Hi, how you doing? Hope your Thursday is going well and fine and dandy. I want to share something with you today that happened in a coaching call I was part of. I was the client and I was talking through something and I thought that I would share it and give you a real life example of what was coming up for me today. Because I know I'm out here saying, hi, I'm available, book me, send me a message for coaching. But I want to let you know first and foremost that I do that work as well. I am the person who's like, I don't know what I'm doing with this, or I've got this thing that's coming up. And I have been seeking out those spaces for 25 years, a long, long time. At the beginning of the year, I went away with 6 other friends. So 7 of us. We went to an Airbnb for 2 nights, got an amazing January deal. And it had been 25 years since we had known each other. And so we went away and celebrated that. And one of the girls, Libby, is a funeral celebrant, a fantastic one, by the way. I just know it because I know her so well, but I haven't been to any of the other funerals. But if you are looking for a funeral celebrant in North London, let me know and I'll send you her details. She said at the end of last year, how would you feel if I did a toast for everybody and talk about our 25 years of friendship? We all met at drama school. It was 3 of the most intense years of my life, not just physically and emotionally and studying and the workload, but also in my personal and my family life. There was a lot of change. There was a lot of challenge and adjustment and all of the things. And the fact that during that 3 years, we went in that very unique journey together, we know each other very well. And there's definitely a sense of trust between us. You know, we had to almost establish that as a group on day one. If whoever's going into the circle, it was an acting course, wanted to try and experiment, it had to be in a room of respect and understanding and support. You know, there couldn't be like, oh my God, what's she doing? Like, none of that. So these girls, I feel very safe with, I feel very secure with, and to be able to celebrate our 25-year anniversary was just amazing. Now, my friend led it, and each of us also had another name, so we could talk about one particular person, and then everybody sort of pitched in. And bizarrely, what happened at the beginning of this was I just had this urge of sticking my phone on the mantelpiece. And I just said to everybody, would you mind if I recorded it? And I didn't want to do a video. I didn't want to do angles or zoom in on everybody's faces because everybody was just casual and away for the weekend. But I thought, why don't I do an audio? And then everybody can have it and have a copy of it. And what I came away with was 2 hours of just love, of people championing each other, saying, you did this, you made me think this, or you really helped me here. And what we have all got from listening to that has just, well, obviously we're all there live as well, but to have that reflection has just been great. Here's what I want to talk about today. When people spoke about me, in that, which obviously I found deeply uncomfortable because it's really strange, people saying what they think of you and what you're all about. One of the things that they said was that I've always been somebody who has an idea and I make it happen. And I'm determined and I'm dogged and I'll get the thing done and I'll have a go and I'll reinvent and I'll work on myself. I think that was another thing that came across. But one of the things that they said is, like, when I come up with an idea, like, I'm all in. And on the journey, on the way back, I was reflecting on this and thinking, that's really interesting because when you're in it, when it's your life, you maybe don't look at things in that way. And yet, when I've looked back at certain chapters of my life, I have absolutely gone in. And then there have been other chapters which haven't been about work or ambition or success. They've been about all in of being at home, figuring out how to be a new parent, or certain years of my life my extended family have needed me much more, or the other time, I mean, I'm 43 years in now, so there's lots to play with. And yet, when I look back on those projects where I almost like press go on something, that is how I like to work. I like to go, right, okay, let's go. 3 months, okay, I'll be there every single week, showing up early with my notebook. I will be that super geek. 3 years, okay, there were so many days that, I didn't want to go in, and yet I was there. Hi, let's learn again, let's be resilient. Some of the hardest days. And I had a realization on this call today that those are the kinds of people I love to work with, because those kinds of people show up, and they show up imperfectly. And I think that there is this false narrative that when you're ready, you're perfect. And you're not. You don't have to be. And I think that realization and that reiteration of just saying that thing again and again, it's not the same. And so all you have to do is say yes and not wait for things to be perfect. And as soon as you have that dawning of, well, I have to be perfect. Oh my gosh, I can get started now as I am. Brilliant. But it has to be a level of commitment of you saying, I'm here for this capacity of this time. Now, you might have some days, especially I find that with your personal brand plan, when I'm working with people for 100 days, there are some days where people are like, for the next couple of days, my baby is off school, my baby's unwell, or my toddler's off nursery or whatever. There's not going to be much movement today. Absolutely fine. No problem. Take your foot off the gas and do what you need to do. But those days where you go, I want to do this is happening, let's go, then you can do that. And I have been worried about saying that because I don't want to feel like I'm leaving anybody behind. Or I have been nervous about saying those sorts of things because I might get a comment of, well, it's all right for you. Or you don't understand my situation, so how dare you say X, Y, and Z? And I am saying this and sharing this because I too live very seasonally. There are times where I'm like, let's go, let's do this, off we go. And there are some times where it's like, I don't have much capacity. So therefore, I'm not going to sign up for the thing. But what I want to do is to hold that space and that energy and that capacity for the people who go, I'm ready. Yes, please. Let's go. I need to do this. I need to stop thinking about this and going round and round in circles and letting another year go by. Now is my time to do it. And I look back on the things that I've done over the years where when I did my coaching qualification, for example, I was like, now is my time to do this. I'm giving myself a year and I'm going to go all out for a year. Now, was it all out every single day? No, it wasn't. But then there were certain days where it was like, okay, I'm doing 3 coaching sessions because I think I had to do 40 coaching sessions or something. I'm doing 3 coaching sessions in a day because I just need to get my numbers up. I need to get my practice in. And so if you are at that point where now doesn't feel a good time, don't worry about it. I'm not the person for you in that time. But if you are and you're saying, yes, I've been waiting for this moment, I've been talking about it, I've been trying to get things in place, and now is go time, come and have a chat with me. Book in a call. Let me know what you want. Let me know what your plans are. It's all confidential, of course. You can send me an email or you can message me via my website. There's a button in the bottom right-hand corner. So it goes directly to me, no bots. And yeah, let's see what this next chapter is. I am definitely going through a chapter of that in my own life as well. Of let's go, let's show up, let's do the thing. So it might be just a great match for you. Lots of love, and I'll see you next time. Bye.